Assalamu alaikum. Today we have a brief session on review writing. Writing a review report. It's very important topic for BS students because they need to write a review report in one or other case. So they must know the steps to be followed to write an effective review report. What's the concept of review writing? It's a process of evaluating critically and providing feedback on product, service, policy, or performance. So here we have two areas to be covered by the writer. First, he needs to evaluate critically and then to write feedback in the form of recommendations about the product, service, policy, or performance. What's critical evaluation? It may be called SWOT analysis of something. Basically, SWOT analysis is a decision-making technique or tool. SWOT itself stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. On the basis of strengths or merits of a product, it can be found that how much success it can have in future, what are the opportunities for its progress. Similarly, while keeping in view its demerits, weaknesses, there can be found the threats for its failure in time to come. So SWOT analysis gives us a way to analyze product or anything critically. On the basis of critical analysis, the next step that is mandatory is to give feedback in the form of recommendations so that final thought can be given about that product. What are the types of review writing? Product review. Basically, here the assignment is to write a review report about the product. That may be a book or maybe in any form. Service review. Here the assignment is to write a report about the service. The service may be of any company or any institution. Next, policy review. Here the assignment is to review a policy. So next to all, performance review. Here the writer is asked to review some performance. The criteria is same, but with reference to product, service, policy, performance, the end point is to find out its effectiveness and to find out how much success it has got at the end of the day. What are the elements of review writing? Very important phase for a student who is asked to write or any writer who has assignment to write a review report. It depends on certain paragraphs. And first paragraph is about the introduction that includes strong hook. That means a reason, logic, why to start writing a review report, plus background information of the product, objectives of that product, and then to summarize these points in the first paragraph. In next paragraph, that is called summary, it includes the summary of the product, its key features, and the target audience. That means for which kind of audience it has been produced. And next, evaluation. It includes merits and demerits, or positive aspects or negative aspects, along with the comparison of the product with the similar products. On the basis of data or facts and the opinions of experts, this is the phase to analyze all these things critically, and we call it analysis. Finally, we have the phase of conclusion or recommendations. Here, the writer needs to restate the thesis, the summary. Here, he gives certain recommendations, and finally, he gives his final thought about the product. Key elements for the writer to consider while writing a review report. The first thing is to have objective approach on the part of writer. What is objective approach? This may also be called scientific approach. When a writer has objective approach towards any product, policy, performance, it means he is not taking those things with personal feelings. He is not depending on his personal likes and dislikes, but all his approach is scientific, and he is working on the basis of the facts and data. So instead of subjective approach, that is totally personal approach that depends on personal likes and dislikes or personal emotions, the writer needs to follow objective approach. Then specificity. The writer needs to be specific with the objectives he has in his mind. He needs to focus on target audience needs, whether the needs have been fulfilled or not. Clarity is the next point for the writer. Clarity regarding his thoughts, regarding language he has used. And then organization. That means the writer needs to follow logical structure of the review report. He is not having free hand to write according to his mood or own mode, but he has to follow a logical structure. Now we have review writing styles. It is formal when the writer has an assignment to write for sake of academic or professional purpose. But when he is writing a review report for personal opinions or likes or for social media, then the review writing style would be informal. He may deviate from the formal style, format. Descriptive. Descriptive review writing style needs the explanation or description of features of the product. In evaluative review writing style, the writer has an objective to show the effectiveness of the product. Comparative review writing styles. In this style, he has a comparison of the product with the other products of same domain, same field. So after comparison, he gives a comparative study for showing the effectiveness of the product. In short, review writing or writing a review report is a skill to be learned and practiced. Thank you very much.